Hello, I'm the new video of Dynasty War, and today I am showing off how to loot beads or raid for beads. That's how I do it. And this account, I'm above. You have to be above 3,200 honors to do this, so that's the first requirement. And in this video, I'll show two types of base that I attack. One is the player base, which is this one, and the other one is the NPC computer generated base. So the player's base, the only reason I'll attack it. It needs to meet two criteria. The first criteria is it has over 10,000 beats, because in the storage, the maximum is 16,000. So if it's in the 14 to 14,000 range, I would say it's a good deal to attack it. That's the first criteria. The second one is that it has to be easy. It has to be easy enough for me to be able to just get it relatively easily and get the 50% or even two flags and get out. So in those cases, I will probably risk my heroes dying, and I'm fine with that. But if you are continuously playing, you probably don't want to go after these bases, even though they're easy to take out and have a lot of beats, because the other way to do it is go after NPC or computer generated base, because their beats or all their resources are outside in the generators, like the market, the farm, and the gem shop, which is not in the storage. So those are easy to take out. For example, this base, this is it's either a computer generated base or an inactive base, and the resources are outside, so you can easily take it out with 120 archers. So the requirement for doing this strategy is heroine. You need to have heroine and strong archers, and that's it. Now the other four heroes, including your lord, doesn't really matter. I use a lot of passive hero, which is a bad thing. You want to use active hero. Suggestions would be Huang Zhong is a good idea. Guojia is another good one, and I guess Lu Bu can be good as well, because you can just use their skill and destroy a lot of buildings that could help you get your 50%, or they could even help you target the whatever structures you are targeting, and that makes it safer for your heroes, because you don't want your heroes to take damage. That is the reason why going after computer generated base is easier, because your heroes don't have to die, don't have to take any damage. You just have to get your troops out, which if you're using archers, they are relatively quick. You can do many battles as you can see, most of these battles aren't that long. I think most of them are under a minute, and even if you use all 120 archers, it doesn't take that long to build them up, train them up again. So that's how you can do it. Now this only works in 3,200 honors and above, because that's when you find a lot of these computer generated base. I'm at 3,600 right now. I'm trying to get up to 4,000, because people have been telling me there is way more and they have more loot. Because in these bases, you can see, even though the beads are outside, they only have usually around 3,000 to 6,000. So there are not a lot. And the reason why you want to have the 50%, you want to win, because winning gives you another 1,200 beats at this rank, at this honors level. When you are above 3,200, every battle you win, you get bonus resource, and that's part of the reason why you want to get 50%. Honestly, the only thing that you need is heroine and at a high level archers, and boost yourself up to a high honors, and you can do this. Make sure that you don't waste all waste your time healing them. If you don't care, then sure, you just wait until they heal up and do the battle again. If you don't have heroine, this is much more difficult, because just using Huang Zhong, Guojia, or whoever you use, they're not going to be that easy. You can't easily get the 50%. You can't easily break out the wall. You don't have that range. Heroine is good because she has the range and the attack speed and the buff as well. So I know this might be a little bit difficult for some players to get to, but honestly 3,200 is not too difficult to get to, but you need to have heroine. Now I might probably make another video about lower honors and not having heroine, because I do have an account that I don't have heroine, and I am lowering that the honors so that I can find base that I can easily take out and loot. But it's not as effective as this. So if you have heroine, that's very good. If you don't, you might want to consider getting her for as a long-term investment, so you can easily get beats at a later time. But that is it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.